Hello friends and welcome to another video. It's crazy how we arrived already to December. 2021 really passed in a blink of eyes, but here's my plan with me for this month. The theme for this month is Aurora Borealis. I was so jealous that some countries had the amazing opportunity to see them that I wanted to create my own to feel a little bit better about myself. I'm using the notebook therapy Dolphin Days bullet journal and I have an affiliate code that is Danos Bujo where you get 10% discount on their shop. And I'm so excited to use my next bullet journal for 2022. And it's something really exciting and new that I think might catch your eye. Okay, no more sneaks, but you'll get my 2022 new bullet journal set up very soon. And it's a notebook I haven't shown to anyone yet. Starting with the cover page, I used Artist watercolors to create the Aurora and I tried to use greens and purples to recreate them. You can use the code DANOSBUJO for 10% discount on their website as well. It was fun to illustrate it, or at least try to. And to be honest, this is not my favorite theme for this year, but it was a fun theme to create and to play with. I really had an amazing time playing with the blues, greens and purples in this page, and I love that the 160 GSM paper handled really well the watercolors, so I'm really happy with that. One thing that I would change in this cover page would be using more greens instead of purples. I didn't really like how the purples I just didn't like how the purples look in this illustration, but I don't know, it just doesn't looks like an aurora to me. But if it was more greenish, I think it would be a perfect illustration. But I learned with my mistake, and for the next illustrations I used more green instead of purple. So it was a happy accident, I think, but overall that was just a lesson that I learned, because I never illustrated an Aurora Borealis, so this was the first time, and for my first time it was really good in my perspective, so I'm not mad with that. So the process is really easy. I just played with the blue, the green and the purple watercolors, and to spice up I decided to use a black acrylic paint to paint a night version of a mountain forest. I just did random strokes or streaks, I don't know what is the word, but I used my brush to make a forest kinda of shading like you are seeing right now. I just played with the brush and this is the effect of a forest that I'm quite pleased, and I actually really liked how it looked. After everything was dried, I wrote off camera December using a white acrylograph, and there you go, a fun Aurora Borealis cover page. Let me know if you have ever saw one in real life, and if you did, I'm really jealous. Just to let you know, I'm jealous of you. But I'm happy for you because it must have been a great experience. Moving to my tracker spreads, I decided to simplify my trackers and change the layouts. I did all my trackers in columns, including a Dutch door, so I could see this amazing illustration that you'll see at the end of this time lapse. For the habit tracker, I did 10 mini calendars for 10 habits to track. You might find it a lot, but I track a lot of things from personal to work related tasks. And for the headers, I played with the tropical collection from both acrylographs and calligraphs. It kinda looks like a punkish aesthetic. It wasn't supposed to, but I liked it, so okay, let's keep it. But for the colors that I used for the headers, I used mint, teal, and purple. I also have an affiliate code for Archer and Olive that is Danos Bujo 10, and you get 10% discount if you use it. If you're watching this video when I released it, then take advantage of the Black Friday discounts right now and get these pens with a crazy discount. Also, if you're planning to purchase during Black Friday, I would appreciate if you use my affiliate link in the description so you can support me, because I earn a small commission if you use my link and there's no extra cost to you. Moving on with the trackers, for the mood tracker I did this vertical table to track both my mood and stress, and on the Dutch door I did my expense tracker where I write the day, description, and the price of the things that I purchase. On the other side of the Dutch door, I'm making a video tracker that I love using to track my videos and for videos that I make for blog posts, for example. It's super practical to have a video tracker and I really enjoy having it. I will link in the description how I track my social media, so you'll see a video just explaining how I use my video tracker. And finally, an Archer and Olive idea space to write my ideas for blog posts and brainstorm ideas overall. As for the illustration, I did the same concept as the cover page, but Aurora goes in a different direction, if you understand that. And honestly, this is my favorite illustration from this setup, and I like that I use more greens instead of purples in the illustration. So after finishing everything, this is my tracker spreads. For my sleep and work tracker, I decided to make a whole spread for it. I centered the tracker in the middle of the pages and divided it in half. Around the tracker I did an illustration, and yes, you guessed it, another Aurora Borealis illustration with the same vibe as before. I wrote a blog post for Archer and Olive talking about this tracker more in depth, or in deep. And it's not currently up there, but I'll link in the description once it is up. But overall, I like to track my sleeping and my productivity in this tracker, and I track them by color coding. And on top of the table, I add the hours of the day, and on the left side of this table I wrote 31 days of December. This is my favorite tracker to use because I like to see an overview of the month and the days as it goes by. And it's fun to mix the colors and play with the color palette in here. Also, I didn't write the title of these spreads because I didn't want to ruin the illustration around it. And I don't really need it to know what is this spread, so for me it's not like a must-have on this spread. Let me know if you like to track your sleep or your productivity in the comments down below. And let me know how you like to track them as well. This month I shortened the number of pages I'll be actually using because lately I haven't used all of the space I left for my previous trackers. So for my weekly spreads, I like to add this big calendar to plan my month more briefly and to write quick events on them. I prefer having it at the end of my setup because I use it more for weekly spreads instead of a calendar at the beginning of the theme, and I never used the calendar efficiently that way, and I tried to, it didn't work, and this placement is more beneficial for me. I added 2 paintings of the Aurora on the top left corner and on the bottom right corner of this spread, and wrote the days of the week the same way I did for my trackers, like that punky style. I really liked it, it's really pretty, but it just matched the theme in a weird way, but I kinda like it, so that's good. I did also a Dutch door with the intentions to make weekly spreads for this month, but I created a whole journal for weekly spreads and I don't feel the need to create weekly spreads, but I think I'll add them anyway just to write my daily tasks and memories, so we'll see about that. But overall this is my calendar, aka weekly spread calendar, and I really liked how it turned out, even though it looks quite empty and punk style, but I liked it. So here's the final flip through of my December theme. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a tree emoji on the comments down below so I know you watched the video until here and so I know you're a real one, obviously. Turn up the notification bell so you know when a new video is up on my channel, and thank you so much for watching this video. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye friends.